Breaking news, breaking news. Rapper Quando Rondo pleads guilty to federal drug charges in Savannah, Georgia. You youngins got to listen. It's a time that you must take heed. Share this video. If you subscribe, hit the notification button. If you not subscribe, hit the notification button. We're going to tell y'all how a young man with all this money, power, made it out the hood, wound up with federal drug charges, and we're going to hear from him live. This is a cell behind me because this is where he's going to wind up spending the next 5 years after living in a mansion or wherever he's living out there right now. All right? Let's start this up. Remember, hit that notification bell. All right? All right, so this is what it is. We're going to talk about Quando Rondo catching his charges. So we're going to play the news break so you can see what's going on there. And I got a special guest on the phone. One of my subscribers called me because his family member, young man, had a situation that he's going to share with y'all to show you that this is real and I am reaching the people. So a lot of people say, oh, the youngins are not listening, they're not listening. Yo, the youngins is listening and the elders is listening when Unique Mecca Audio talk. All right? Hold up.
As Quando Rondo agreed to plead guilty today. It's in connection with the federal drug trafficking investigation. Bowman is scheduled to enter a plea to a lesser included offense. He is accused of being part of a conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute controlled substances like meth, fentanyl, cocaine, and marijuana. WJCL 22 News spoke to the rapper after his plea deal.
Don't give up, because you never know what life will throw at you. Life will throw you a Jesus, God. In other words, God, you could be walking in the rain today and tomorrow, by the snap of a finger, God will have you walking through sunshine. So never give up. That's something that I want to leave off with the whole wide world.
All right, so that's what it is. That's Quando Rondo, right? So let me break this down so y'all understand, because this is no joke. These people have no problem taking your life from you and putting you in a cage for the rest of your life. He's blessed where he's only looking at 5 years right now. Rapper Quando Rondo pled guilty, on Tuesday to a federal drug offense before a judge in Georgia, changing his previous not guilty plea to a guilty plea. The 25-year-old rapper, whose given name is Taekwon Terrell Bowman, was indicted in U.S. District Court last December on charges of conspiring with others to possess and distribute drugs including methamphetamines, fentanyl, cocaine, and marijuana. Now, right, he got lucky and they broke it down and said, we're going to drop the cocaine, the fentanyl, and the methamphetamine charges if you plead guilty to 5 years to, this drug charge. So that's what gave him the 5 years, because if they would have left the fentanyl, the cocaine, and the methamphetamines, he would have been looking at, 10 to 20 years because he's involved in a conspiracy. The conspiracy starts at 10 years. The weight of the drugs and your conduct and your criminal history, all carries a part in enhancing your sentence that could run you up to a life sentence. So you see what I'm saying? So this is how they get, let's ride. This is how the feds get what they call 98% conviction rate. This is considered as a conviction even though he's pleading guilty. Now, whether he's guilty or not, he's looking at 10 to life. So the best thing to do is plead guilty to the 5 years is what a regular person would say, right? Because whether you're guilty or not, man, I'll do the 5 years because if I blow a trial, I could get life. You understand? So that's how they get a conviction. A guilty plea is equivalent to a conviction. So now with the cocaine, methamphetamines and fentanyl, that would have threw him over the box. He got blessed. They offered him 5 years. He jumped on it. We don't know what happened with his case. No speculation here at Mecca Audio. We're just giving y'all the news and letting y'all know what time it is. Now, Bowman entered a plea agreement to a lesser charge as part of a drug conspiracy charge the federal government is accusing him of. He took a lesser included charge of just the marijuana, and we know marijuana is legal now, but he had fentanyl, methamphetamines, and cocaine. So the less of the four evils is the marijuana, which is where he wound up taking it. Appearing in court last Tuesday in his hometown of Savannah, Georgia, he pleaded guilty to a single count of conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute marijuana, right? 5 years, made out like a bandit. Judge R. Stan Baker scheduled his sentencing for December 12th this year, 2024. So we're going to go back and look at that. Now, we're going to go into a statement. You just heard him say it, but I'm going to read it to you so you understand. He said, I really want to give an apology to the city of Savannah, Bowman told reporters outside the courthouse at WTOC-TV, as reported. And I want to give an apology to my family and friends, loved ones, and most of all, my daughters for taking all my family and all of my loved ones through this stressful point, right? You get caught, you apologize. That's what they want, right? Let me ride. When I got caught and it was time for my sentencing, I knew I was guilty of sin. They ran it up to 330 kilos of crack cocaine. You only needed 5 kilos of crack cocaine to get life, so I was 225 kilos over the threshold to get life, so I knew I had to get life. So instead of me dealing with the apology and all of that, crap, because at the time I wasn't sorry, so that's why I'm saying crap, you know what I mean? And fake apology. I didn't want to give it. So what I did is I asked the judge, right? I said, look, send me someplace closer to home so I could further educate myself and prepare myself so that when I'm one day released, that I would be able to go back into society a better man. Prosecutor cussed me out, called me all kinds of S-bags and everything else. Said in 20 years, if they got spaceships, he'll find out a way to hijack a spaceship. This is how they were talking about me. And they said, I think I'm going to get home one day. But I knew, like Quando Rondo just said, that God is in control. Nobody can't stop us or hold us back or move us forward but God. So when I told the judge that, the judge said, I wish I could do something for you, but there's nothing I could do because you are under the no snitching code and we know you're not going to snitch. And only way to help yourself is to tell on who you got the drugs from. Because dealing with that much weight, we don't want you, like they told little Woody, we want Thugger, you know what I mean? But they telling me they wanted the cartel. I refused to give them the cartel. I took my time. I went into prison, and just by the judge saying that I wish there was something I could do, 25 years later, Donald Trump came into office and he passed the First Step Act saying that if you could show that you self-rehabilitated, that it's up to the judge to release you. And if the judge wanted to give you play, but he couldn't give you play, and he said it on the record that that's an opening, what they call a loophole, to get back in court. So being that the judge said, I wish there was something I could do, but you're under the no snitching code, I took that one page, right? If y'all want to know how I got out, you rat bastards, this is how I got out. I took that one page and I sent it to the judge, and I got all my certificates because while I was locked up, I was programming. I took 3,500 hours of psychological training to find out why I was under the no snitching code and why I would die before I dishonor my name or the code. So 3,500 hours of psychological training in the feds. Then I became a certified electrician, certified plumber, certified HVAC and refrigeration, certified mechanic, and a culinary art cook so I could cook you the best meal, So now I took all of those certificates, and then I had over 100 certificates from criminal lifestyle, criminal thinking, anger management, parenting, refereeing. I took all those certificates and I put them in one of those big priority boxes. And I sent it to the judge with that one page, and I sent him a motion, and I let him know that when I came in front of you 25 years ago, I asked you to send me someplace so I could further my education. And I gave you my word I would do that, and I've done that. You know, you said you wished you could help, but at the time you couldn't help because I was under the no snitching code. So here's what I've done to honor my end of the bargain, to further my education and show you that I'm ready to go home to be a productive citizen in society. The judge looked at that and he said, you honored your word in the short version, and I'm going to honor my word, and I'm going to release you. You know what I mean? And he released me, and I'm out here now for 20 years. While I was in prison, did 26 and a half years. But for the last 20 years, I prayed to God that if he helped me get out this situation, I would come home and I would help the youth and try and prevent our people from going down the path that I went down. And that's what I'm doing with this YouTube. So therefore, the Cash App is on the screen. Make sure you hit the logo, and it says it was created in 2020. I don't care what it is. You're welcome to give a donation to the page. If not, at least if you subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification bell. So that's where we at with that. Now let's ride back to Quando. All right. So now, Quando Rondo, right? He was by changing his guilty plea. Right, by changing his not guilty plea to the lesser included offense, Bowman waived his right to a jury trial until his next hearing. Bowman is permitted to remain on bond. So he was blessed to be on bond because had what they called no bond, right? That now, the messed up thing is, right, Mr. Bowman, a.k.a. Quando Rondo, he has the state gang and drug charges are still pending against Bowman in Chatham County Superior Court. So he still has, you know, gang charges and drug charges in another court where a judge in February placed an indefinite pause on the case pending the outcome of the federal charges. So he got state drug charges like Thugger got drug charges, because this is how they going at our young black creative people. They got Thugger in there. Now they got his Quando Rondo stuff on pause, right, until after this. So now that he got sentenced to that, they're going to use that. They're going to find out, you know, what happened there, how they took the plea, and how he handled the situation, you know, before they move forward in the state of Chatham County Superior Court. Now, the rapper tells News 3 he's hoping his positive attitude and faith in God will send a message to his loved ones and fans about embracing change and persevering in trying times, you know, persevering. Now, right, he wants everyone to know that the accusations do not define him. You see, the accusations. He pled guilty, but he's saying the accusations, because we don't know if he did it or he didn't, or he just pled guilty, because if he didn't take the 5 years to the marijuana charge, he would have opened up the door for the fentanyl, the methamphetamines, and the cocaine charge would have doubled them up from 5 to 10 years minimum and life at the end, right? He said, I just want everyone to know I'm a changed man. I'm changing every day, and God has the last say-so, Bowman said. It doesn't matter the circumstances. It doesn't matter the levels of how bad something is, Bowman said. God could bring you out of anything, just like he brought Unique Mecca Audio out the belly of the beast after I served 5 years in ADX, couple of years in Lewisburg, years in Allenwood, Lum Park, Coleman, Lee County, Atwater, Victorville, and then to come home to you. Now, right? So with that being said, you know, like I said before, this is Quando speaking. I'm walking my faith, and by sight. Nothing can break me. It's just going to make me even more, right? Stronger. Strong young man. I like the statements. You know what I mean? Let's just see how it plays out. According to Bowman's management, he'll be releasing a new album titled Here for a Reason that just dropped Friday, right? Where this at? Yeah, just dropped Friday. And all I have to say is don't judge a book by the cover, Bowman continued. You have to read it first. So in other words, don't judge me. Look into who I am before you try and judge me. He faces a sentence of up to 5 years in the federal prison for his conspiracy with possession with intent to distribute marijuana. So that's all he's looking at is 5 years. Now I got a young man on the phone that called me from my YouTube channel because I do answer my phone, so y'all understand. But like I said, don't call the jaw jack. Everything costs money. My time costs money. Follow me at Instagram at Unique Mecca Audio. It's on the screen, and my Cash App is on the screen. Hit the logo and make sure it says it was created in 2020. Now I'm gonna bring my man on the phone. He's originally from Memphis, but now he's living in Jacksonville, and no, excuse me, in Tampa, and he's gonna share his story with you about, you know, his nephew or family member. Go ahead, big brother. What's your name? Introduce yourself. You ain't got to say your name, but tell him your story that you was sharing with me.
My name Al, man. You call me Al, but like I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. And I moved to Miami. And Mecca is like really like a guidance to me right now, because like I ain't like, I'm glad like people who've been in the game, did the game, outweighed the game, and got out of the game. Like I love it, and like I love it. You know what I mean? So like I sit in my room, I get out work, I come home, and I listen to stuff like this so I can know like I don't gotta go down that route. Like I'm at an age at this point, like it's easy to do it, but like it's hard to get out of it. So like there's gunshots to me. There's gunshots. You feel me? Like mega gunshots. You feel me?
I just gave them for you.
So at the end of the day, it's like I look at it like, bro, it's a life changing experience, bro. Like I went to jail. Like jail was not there for me. Like it wasn't there. People weren't there when I went to it. So my story is, I moved my nephew down to Miami. You feel me? Like I got him, like he's spoiled rotten. Like he ain't had the life that I had when I was a kid. He want to go back to Memphis so bad that I'm telling him like, oh, you gotta go. Like school finna start back. You finna go to school. Like you gonna play basketball. Like you're a good basketball player. He played for Penny Hardaway. Bruh, like, man, go back, catch like 11 carjacking charges in jail.
How did he get back? How did he get back to Georgia? Did you allow him to go back? I mean, Tennessee.
Like, when he got back to Memphis, it was like, this the fact. Like, he got his girl on the phone, talked to his girl, like, it's like a conspiracy. Like, they moving together type shit. You feel me? So, they got the ticket booked and everything. His mama says okay, he can leave, he can go back. He go back, he get 11 carjacking charges.
How old is he?
Number 16 years old.
16 years old with 11 carjacking charges, and you moved him down. How old are you?
I'm number 32.
He's 32. He brought his nephew down there, half his age, and he got his girl on the phone to pay for a ticket to go back to Memphis, and now he's sitting in a Memphis jail with how many carjacking charges?
11 carjacking charges. And it's like, I told him, like, he called my phone. When he called his sister phone, because his sister, I had his sister and all his brothers and sisters for the summer. I had them down here, like, boom. Like, they down here for the summer, they chilling, enjoying themselves. It's Miami, bro. You got the beach, you got the water, you got females. Like, you can talk to, like, anything you want to talk to. You feel me? Like, however you live, like, you feel me? You can do whatever you want. Y'all got to spend money. I'm going to spend my money because I'm working hard to spend it. You feel me? Money don't move me. I move money. You feel me? You feel me? Like, it take me to get up to go and get the money. You feel me? So, once I did that and he wanted to go back, I'm like, dang, like, what am I doing wrong? Like, so I stopped questioning myself. So he go back. He called me from a jail phone saying, this is the first thing he got on the phone to say, you don't got to say nothing. You don't got to say nothing at all. I'm like, what you mean you don't got to say nothing? Like, because I know in my head I want to snap, but I ain't going to snap because, like, you already in your situation. He's like, you don't got to say nothing. Like, you told me to stay. I didn't stay, and this will happen. I'm like, yeah, man, like, life gonna life. You heard me? He's going to keep on life. You heard me? And everything I tell him, he's telling it to his little brother and them, like, y'all ain't going to do this, y'all ain't going to do that, y'all ain't going to do this. This everything I told you, though. I told you the same thing. So, like, why are you trying to tell them that? Because, like, they get it. They get it. That's why they here. If that was you, they'll be where you at. You feel me? So, like, Mecca, man, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Like, the time you spent in jail, bro, was the knowledge you gained. But at the end of the day, I'm letting people know, bro, like, jail ain't for any man on this earth. Any man on this earth, bro, we don't supposed to be treated like animals, bro. We are beings. You feel me? Like kings and queens, bro. Like, so if you gonna wear the crown, be the crown, bro.
You see what I'm saying? That this is why I do this, because this young man called me out the blue, because my number is on the screen, 917-680-9091, and I do answer the call, so you understand. Now, something serious like this, I can't fix myself to ask this young man for a cash app, and I'm not. But my thing is, when you call and you just want to talk, to say, I'm talking to Unique, that's my time, and you have to pay for that. But right now, I'm paying that back by giving this young man the guidance to know to stay strong and, you know, keep his brother in his prayers. Y'all put his nephew in the prayers, and let's keep this thing moving so we could prevent the youth from going down the path we went down, man. You want to say anything to anybody before you go out, big bro? I'm about to tap out.
Nah, Mecca. Just be you, bro. Just be you, bro. Cause everybody, like, I'm from Memphis, bro. Like, New York, like, miles away. Just be you, bro. Like, cause, like, you ain't gotta like reach 1,000 people, bro. Once you reach one, bro, they can teach another one, and then they can teach another one. By the time you look up, bro, it's 1,000 people. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Like, everybody don't get the message. It's just like the message is supposed to be like it's going out, but at the end of the day, it's only certain people gonna catch it, bro. And it's like the person that catch it, take the message and like reach somebody else. Let them reach somebody else and reach somebody else. You feel me? Then the numbers will add up. You feel me? Like, man, your message, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I've been on you like for like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Today is Saturday. I've been on you since Monday. Like going through this. It ain't gotta be about like it don't gotta be like the stories about like the fights or none of it. It's just like the message, bro. Like just get the message through. You heard me? Like you get the message. Like I don't know what you listening for. You heard me? Just get on my page, bro. Go to somebody else that you wanna like. You just wanna hear like gang stories and drug wars and all that. Like get the message, bro. Like find out why you don't want to be in a situation that I was in.
Yes.
So like, Mecca, like you doing good, man. Like we need more men like you, bro, in the world, bro, to like tap these young men on their shoulder and let them know, like, bro, it's another way. It's a whole nother way instead of like going left. Like we can go right, bro. Like we can go right for real. Like, and everybody up here just antagonizing like black man at this point right now. It's like, bro, we gotta stick together. Like, let us know, like, bro, like, it's okay to be a nerd. It's okay to be a student. It's okay to be a doctor. It's okay to be a gentleman. It's okay to open the door for a woman. It's okay to be like, yes, ma'am, and no, sir. You heard me? It's okay for that. You heard me? Like, once you get in the mood of like, oh, you just gotta be disrespectful, it's like, bro, life don't go far.
So you've been watching me since Monday, so you just got hip to my channel then?
Yeah, I just got on to you like awesome stuff from like this what made me look at it though. I was just like, I just want to see, because I just moved from DC in May, and I know what's going on in DC. I watched, like, I'm like a fucking, I love crime and I love law. You heard me? I love crime. Like, crime lets you know, like, not to get into certain stuff. I love law because it lets you know, like, this what it is. You feel me? Like, if you do a crime, this what the law gonna tell you. The law gonna tell you this. You feel me? Like, so without law, like, you're gonna have crime. Like, without crime, you're gonna have law. Like, you do crime, it's a law behind the crime you did. So, like, I look at it, like, straightforward. Like, at the end of the day, bro, all from different places, but like everything is still the same thing. You feel me? If you did something, you get caught by it, they gonna still give you the same shit in any state.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? Probably less in some other places, but you still gonna get charged for that same crime.
Mm.
So like this what I got from you. When I watched your first video, I want to see what more you talking about, like, cause like he getting somewhere what he talking about, like. And I went to another video, bro. I had to go to work like the next morning, but I stayed up to like probably like 1 o'clock in the morning just watching like 3 videos to be like, all right, okay, it's a method to the like this madness that we're going through.
Mm. That's what's up, man. I appreciate it, man. Make sure, yo, you hit the notification bell, right?
I follow you, man. You on my TV.
All right. Well, I don't know if you,
like you pop up and you say you drop again. I'm watching you. Like I'm watching you.
well, you could go to your phone. Listen, you could go to your phone and hit the notification bell, that little bell on your phone, and that'll let it alert you on your TV every time I drop a video, because I'm outside, I'm moving around, so I don't have a fit schedule on when I drop the videos. I drop them when I get time, because I got to live my life too, after 26 years away. You understand?
Listen, you keep doing it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, but just like, if you see it, this only thing I ask from a young man like you, man, like, you're OG in our book. In my book, you're OG. So, like, tap a young man on the shoulder, but just ask him how they going.
Mm-hmm.
You heard me? That's what I do.
Yeah.
You heard me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, just tap a young man on the shoulder and ask him how you doing. Like, you feel me? Because, like, we don't got no guidance out here. You heard me? I'm 32. Like, you expect me to, like, live a life and, like, keep it going. But you still got to know in your mind, like, yo, people need help, bro. And it don't be no but, like, a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It can be a conversation, like, just to say, like, hey, how you doing? And, like, and he'll say it to you, like, what you mean? Like, how you doing, bro? How life treating you? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And the conversation can change his whole day.
Mm-hmm.
And his or where he going on through this whole week. He be like, oh, I remember the dude told me this. Boom, boom. Like, these young dudes, bro, they can see somebody and just, like, walk up and just, like, feel like they just got to kill him. You feel me?
Yeah.
But if they had a conversation with you or a conversation with me, they'll be like, all right, I got to do it.
Mm.
You feel me? I can talk this situation out before, like, I feel like I got to do it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like when you listen, like, back in your day, before you went in to do them years, you remember how it was, bro. You had somebody you can talk to, and somebody was like, letting you know, like, yeah, that be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like, we don't got nobody to tell us we wrong, bro. Mm-hmm. So that's why they do it. Mm-hmm. Like, they doing it. Like, they feel like, yeah, you feel like you over them. No. These young niggas don't want no OGs no more. You heard me? Mm-hmm. It's like, we don't gotta be OGs, but we can be a father figure, though. You heard me? Because some of these young men don't got fathers. They don't have fathers, bro. Like, and that's what crucifying a lot of our kids, a lot of our youth. They crucifying these folks, right? And the jail, they ain't got no remorse for them. You heard me? The government ain't got no remorse for them. When they stand up there and they talk to these people, no remorse. You heard me? Only remorse they got is when they look back and they see their mom. That's the last time they probably see them.
All right. Well, I want to thank you, big bro, for tapping in, man. Like I said, we trying to move the crowd and trying to enlighten the youngins to move. He's 32 years old. He talking like an OG himself. He tried to save his nephew. He's 16, wound up catching 11 carjacking charges after he got him out of Memphis down to Tampa. He went back by way of his girlfriend and their own ticket and his mama's approval. And now he's sitting in the juvenile jail down there. And they probably going to try and charge him as an adult because that's how dirty they play, But thank you, big bro. Let me tap this out and I'll hit you back, all right?
Man, please give me back, man.
All right.
I don't put me on knowledge, man.
All right. I'm here. All right, one. You know, so this is where we at, man, so you understand. That's what Unique Mecca Audio is about. For the young people to call in, the number is on the screen, 917-680-9091. Cash App is on the screen. Make sure you hit the logo and it say it was created in 2020. And that's my Instagram up there, Unique Mecca Audio. Let's get this thing popping. Let's get our people awoke, and let's do what need to be done. All right?
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime. Fresh out the can of 26, he back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. An Instagram page and a YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca Audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be horn uptown, Dominican bust down. Now we on the positive, you we got a lot to give. Now you trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend a ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community ours, so we can give back